Most mornings, you brush, you spit, and you see a faint pink tint in the foam swirling down the drain. You shrug it off. You assume you brushed too hard, and you go about your day. We have a bad habit in modern medicine of treating the mouth as if it's completely disconnected from the rest of the body. That blind spot has hidden a staggering statistic. According to the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion people are living with severe gum disease. Think about what bleeding actually means. If the tissue on your arm was bleeding every time you touched it, you would treat it as an open wound. If your gums are bleeding, you currently have unsealed wounds sitting inside your mouth. The physical barrier that separates the outside world from your internal bloodstream has been broken. A dental issue has become an active, systemic threat. The early warning signs of this breach are subtle. It starts with occasional bleeding, puffy or red tissue, and a persistent bad breath, which is actually the smell of sulfur compounds produced by oral bacteria. Left unchecked, that inflammation progresses into periodontitis. The gum tissue physically pulls away from the tooth, creating deep pockets. These pockets become secure hiding places where bacteria rapidly multiply and begin destroying the surrounding bone. Those deep pockets indicate the active creation of a direct gateway for over 700 species of oral bacteria to flood into your circulatory system. Among the hundreds of species living in that dental plaque, one specific organism stands out. It's a highly invasive bacterium called Fusobacterium nucleatum, or FN for short. For years, scientists knew FN caused gum disease, but a 2026 study by researchers at Johns Hopkins revealed something terrifying. They found FN living actively inside human breast cancer tumors. It gets inside by targeting specific sugar molecules on the surface of breast cells, molecules that are especially prominent in people with BRCA1 genetic mutations. The bacterium binds to these molecules, allowing it to penetrate and enter the cell. Once inside, it goes to work. The bacterium triggers genetic damage. It physically breaks the cell's DNA strands, forcing incorrect replication and causing the exact mutations that initiate cancer. This chart shows the acceleration data from the study. In just 6 weeks, tumors infected with FN grew 3 times larger than tumors without the bacterium. It gets worse. The infection actually alters how the cancer cells respond to chemotherapy, making them highly resistant to treatment. This bacterium exploits the bleeding wounds in your mouth to travel through the body and actively fuel cancer. And cancer is only one vulnerability. Once in your bloodstream, these bacteria travel everywhere. They lodge themselves inside arterial walls, triggering severe inflammation and driving plaque buildup that increases your risk of a heart attack by 30%. They also target the brain. Autopsies of dementia patients frequently reveal another major gum disease pathogen, P. gingivalis, sitting right inside their brain tissue. We used to think the brain was heavily protected, but chronic inflammation from your mouth compromises the blood-brain barrier. It tears open the perimeter, allowing oral bacteria to slip through and trigger the amyloid beta plaques that cause Alzheimer's disease. An unmanaged infection in your mouth sets off a full-body catastrophe. If you let these bacteria thrive, your own circulatory system will deliver them straight to your most vital organs. Here is the crucial difference between this and almost every other major health risk. You can't change your genetics. You can't stop aging. But this massive source of systemic inflammation is something you have total daily control over. Defending your bloodstream requires precise geometry. When you brush, you have to angle the bristles at a 45-degree angle. The goal is to sweep out the vulnerable crevice where the tooth meets the gum line. Then there is the mathematical reality of flossing. If you skip floss, you physically ignore roughly 40% of your tooth surface. You leave the deepest, most dangerous pockets completely undefended. You can reinforce these physical defenses chemically. Drinking water maintains saliva flow, which washes away pathogens, and cutting out processed sugar deprives these harmful bacteria of the fuel they need to produce acid. Daily brushing and flossing serve as a medical protocol designed to physically close these wounds and secure the perimeter of your bloodstream. But home defense has limits. Once oral plaque hardens into tartar, a toothbrush physically cannot remove it. You need professional dental cleaning to scrape it away and break the cycle of chronic inflammation. We have to stop normalizing pink toothpaste. If your gums bleed, you have an active infection. Do not shrug it off. Schedule cleaning and stop the progression before it wreaks havoc elsewhere. The next time you stand at the sink, remember what's actually at stake. By picking up a toothbrush, you are defending your heart, your brain, and your cellular DNA from an unseen invasion.